What's poppin' people, SSJAipom here, the revisited combo reference for Goten. You guys asked for Goten, so here he is. In 2 days, I'm going to search Goten ranked, and if I don't see at least 5 results from within 2 days of me uploading this guide, I'm breaking someone's legs, okay? Because you guys asked for Goten, here he is. We're going over the easiest basic combo strings, basic cancels, loops, transformation details, and a recommended preset for competitive play for bringing up the character. If there is a character you want to see next, drop a comment. We'll go for the most popular request so we don't waste time on characters you guys don't want to see. Surprisingly enough, you guys asked for Goten. Goten is Goku's other son that doesn't have too much going on for himself in terms of power. Instead, the little guy is one half of the Gotenks fusion, and he's often seen getting into trouble with Trunks. In Xenoverse 2, you probably won't see him much outside of parallel quests, and there are a few reasons for that. We'll start things off by letting you know that Goten has a lot of multi-hit combo strings. Pressing the button, let's say X number of times, does not give you X number of hits, it'll give you Y number of hits. So if I press it 5 times, I'll get, say, 8 hits. There's a little disconnect there. It's usually not desirable when you want to be able to use all your cancels without getting tripped and punished up, but if you watched any of the previous videos, you know all about that pretty much. Goten does not have a lot of ki or stamina at level 95, which is actually sad because his damage output isn't too high either. Goten has a lot of cinematic combo enders as well when you try to mix up the heavy and light inputs. If you can get him to connect, you usually do have a lot of heavy knockdown combos, which are most effective near the ground. But if you didn't know, heavy knockdowns let you go for your ultimates in most cases without needing a stamina break. You probably want to go for preset 2 if you're going to go for ultimate after heavy knockdowns though. A majority of Goten's combos are knockbacks, which mean you can link them directly into a Kamehameha, the basic super attack. If you wanted to cash out a bit more damage after any string, not having much damage output is probably the thing that you have to get through the most for using Goten. If cinematics do keep dropping, don't worry though. Goten does have a lot of dash cancels and at least 1 guard cancel you can go for. You'll have to like do 5 lights into 2 heavies, I believe, 5 lights into 3 heavies, I believe, to get the warp, and then you just kind of guard there. Meaning you might only reach it if the opponent is just kind of tanking your hits. Since Goten hits so light, your opponent might decide to just sit in your combos, and when they do, you can go for a confirm into your super Kamehameha for some decent damage to chunk them down a little at least. It's probably your best bet for getting damage out on Goten if you have the second preset. Of course, the first preset can confirm into the energy volley ultimate instead off any knockback, so if you want to go for that, by any means you can. I just recommend the second preset personally, but both are essentially the same outside of the ultimate and like the first being able to throw rocks, because that's a thing. If they haven't started yet, you'll see some links into super attacks on the preset we're using in the video. Goten does have access to Super Saiyan, and you'll be seeing the buffs a little bit later in the video if they have not passed by yet. You get a buff to attack, defense, and that's probably it. It also lets him warp with fully charged Kamehamehas and charged heavy attacks as well, as boosting your damage output a little bit and working on those recovery frames to help you get out of combos a little bit faster. Your charged ki blast will drain enemy stamina on impact by about 2 bars thanks to his super soul if super souls are active, so this is a really neat tool for using Goten, I gotta say, because the little guy himself doesn't have much stamina, so if you can kind of whittle away your opponent's stamina while at the same time, you know, being on the offense with your heavy knockdowns or knockback confirms into a charged ki blast, by all means do that. It's very, very easy off a heavy knockdown though, so in case you don't have the ki for a super Kamehameha, you always have that charged ki blast to go for the stamina draining ability effect. There we go, goodness. This is just a starting point for you guys though to look at for combo strings, cancels, loops, and confirms into his super attacks. It isn't by no means an in-depth guide. What you decide works for you is all up to your personal preference, and how much you practice with the character will dictate how well you are. Just not gonna just watch this video and become the best Goten out there. I don't know if anyone even uses Goten. Hey, you might, Pop, you might. The series isn't here for me to say that your favorite character is top tier or anything like that. I'm giving you facts and resources to perform a little bit better with the character if you're interested in using them. Of course, if you think Goten is top tier, by all means, congratulations, you got yourself a character that nobody uses. See, it's hard to do it. It's hard to do it. All in all, very low damage, multi-hit combo strings, cinematic combo enders, and low stamina are the biggest downsides to the character. And the most he's got going for him is like his dash speed, a small hurt box, and Goku's hairstyle. So, I mean, if you like the hairstyle, by all means, Goten is your guy. You could also use Goku or GT Goku because he's got a tan. My opinion does not matter on the character. If you want to use him, by all means, go ahead and use him. Have some fun. It's Goten. I'll be leaving you guys with any remaining footage we have from and letting you know that Turles is probably up next. If there's a character that you want me to cover, drop a comment. I'll look for the most popular or upvoted one and try to get right to work on it. If the character's a little listen, I'm looking at how this Goten video performs. If it doesn't do well, then I don't know, guys. Hey, listen, Pop, I don't know. You might not be getting Jace anytime soon. I'm just gonna say it out there. I'm just gonna say it like that. You might not be getting Jace anytime soon. Anyway, I'll be seeing you all in the very next video though. Take care of yourselves.
Got just gotta say goodbye.